Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to go through a stack of books that I have either read or that are my Mimi's or that she's gotten from somewhere, or to share two books that are from our local vet. So if you have read any of these, let me know, but I'm going to show you the stack real quick. So there's the first stack, and there's the second stack. So I think this will be a decent video, so I'm going to get started. So the first book is this one. It's called The Scoop by Fern Michaels. I read this one, and it was pretty good. It's about a lady who finds the scoop out on everybody. She knows everything about her neighbors, about her family, the ones that she hasn't seen. She likes to gossip and stuff like that, so it's a really good book. And then I have this little one. I was into Amish books a little while ago, so I have a few of those in here. But this one is called Shelter from the Storm. Let's see, it says, secretly pregnant, unwed, Gemma Lapp has a difficult choice: face her Amish community or raise her baby alone. But when a storm strands Gemma in the wilderness with her former crush, Jesse Crump, she knows her secret won't be safe for long. Gemma can't imagine trusting a man again until Jesse proposes a marriage of convenience. Could their arrangement lead to love? So I've read this one. It was a good book. I like the imaginative part of it. This one is also an Amish book. There's actually two books in this. One is called Counting Her Secret Heart, and the other one is His Amish Choice. If you like Amish books, let me know. And then this one is also an Amish book, and it's two books in one. Kind of like this deal because you could buy one book for one price and it'll last you a while. But this one, the first one is Runaway Amish Bride, and then the other one is Amish Country Amnesia. So if you've read this one, let me know. This one is also an Amish book. I don't remember reading this one, or if I had started it, I didn't finish it. But it's called Return to Huckleberry Hill. So if you've read that one, let me know. And it's by Jennifer Beckstrand. This one is an Amish book. It's called Anna's Crossing, which is my name. It's by Suzanne Woods Fisher. It's about an Amish family that are trying to get over the huge seas, and they're having troubles and trying to make a new life. So if you've read this one, let me know. This one I haven't read. It's a pretty thick book. I haven't read this one. I'm not sure what it's about, but my grandma has. It's called The Masterpiece by Francine Rivers. If you've read this or you like the author, let me know. This one is John Grisham's Sycamore Row. I think these are they can be for anybody, but I think they're more towards older people who have time to read and like this author. So if you've read this, let me know. Here's another John Grisham. It's called The Brethren. Looks kind of interesting. I think it's got mail on the front of it, so maybe somebody was writing a letter to somebody. This one is also John Grisham. It's called The Last Juror. So if you know what this one's about, let me know. Let's see. This one is an Amish book. It's called The Amish Reunion. This looks pretty interesting. I love the Amish. If you've been to that country, let me know. I'm not country, state. Sorry, it's Pennsylvania. But if you've been there, let me know. So I guess this one is about the family getting back together. This one is another Amish book. It's called Amish Cooking Class: The Celebration. So they might come together as a family and cook. I know they cook as a family to begin with, but if you've read this one, let me know. This one is also an Amish book. I don't think I read this one either. I read a lot and I bounce a lot, but it's called The Hawaiian Discovery. it says it's a sequel to the Hawaiian Quilt. So I guess this is the second book. But yeah, if you like these, let me know. This one is called The Truth About Forever by Sarah Dessen. I'm going to read the back. It says, that's what 16-year-old Macy Queen has to look forward to. Her boyfriend Jason's going away to brain camp. She's stuck with a dull dishwasher job at the library, and all of her free time promises to be spent studying for the SATs or grieving silently with her mother over her father's death. But everything changes when Macy is corralled into helping out at one of her mother's open house events, and she meets the chaotic Wish catering crew. Before long, Macy ditches her library job and joins up with the Wish gang. Big-hearted Delia is quiet, introspective Monica, and fun-loving, fashion-conscious Christy. But best of all, there's Wes, artistic, insightful, and understanding Wes, who gets Macy to look at life in a whole new way. So, that sounds interesting. I don't know much about this author, but if you've read it, let me know. This one is another Amish book. It's called The Healing Hearts by Beth Wiseman. It looks like there's maybe 3 books in one. The first one is Healing Hearts. Empty nester Lavina Lapp and her husband Naman have no children under the roof for the first time in 30 years. When Naman leaves to visit cousins in Ohio, Lavina never expected him to be gone a year. Now that he's back, will they be able to move beyond this estrangement and rekindle the fire of love they once shared? Ooh, that sounds interesting. Guess what? Another Amish book. This one is called An Honest Love by Kathleen Fuller. It says Anna was once betrayed by someone who she loved deeply. In an attempt to never be hurt again, she and her mother relocated to Middlefield, Ohio. It was the ideal place for Anna's broken heart to mend. In Middlefield, Anna withdrew from risk, placing all her attention on managing the new gift shop she and her mother bought. When Lucas introduced himself, Anna can't resist her attraction to him. Though she finds herself falling in love, she's hiding a piece of her past and the fear that their future will be destroyed if she tells him the truth. But love can't be built on lies, and the past comes rushing back to Anna in an irreversible way. Now, Lucas must decide how he will react to Anna's betrayal. As they cling to their belief in the honest love, they realize it's a path they must walk together, even as it leads to unexpected places. Sounds interesting. I actually want to read this in a little while. Nicholas Sparks. I'm sure everybody has read one book or the other from Nicholas Sparks, but this one is A Bend in the Road. Here's another Nicholas Sparks. It's called Safe Haven, and I think this was a movie, so if you've seen it, let me know. This one is Daniel Steele, called The Apartment, and it says on the front that it's the first time in paperback, so it's interesting. This one is John Grisham, The Rainmaker. I don't know much about this author, so if you have read his books, let me know. This one I recently read is Murder on Cape Cod. This one was really good. I read it in like a week, maybe less than that. This one is Kimberly Cates, The Perfect Match. It says that 27, free-spirited Rowan Brown has never fit in anywhere. Not with her ambitious family, not at veteran school, and certainly not in relationships she's ever had. But surely the good people in Whitewater, Illinois will welcome a pet store owner whose talent is finding the perfect home for problem animals, even if they do have names like Destroyer. Here's a Daniel Steele book called The Heartbeat. This one is huge. It's really huge. This one is called The Lost Key by Catherine Coulter. New FBI agent Nicholas Drummond is barely out of Quantico training when he and his partner Mike Kane are called to investigate a stabbing on Wall Street, but their investigation yields more questions than answers. It becomes clear that the victim, John Pierce, was more than a naval historian and antiques dealer. What Drummond doesn't know is that buying and selling rare books was Pierce's cover, and that he had devoted his life to finding a missing World War I U-boat that conceals a stash of gold bullion. Interesting. Sounds good. This one, called The Aviator's Wife by Melanie Benjamin. It says, when Anne Morrow, a shy college senior with hidden literary aspirations, travels to Mexico City to spend Christmas with her family, she meets Colonel Charles Lindbergh, fresh off his celebrated 1927 solo flight across the Atlantic. Enthralled by Charles's assurance and fame, Anne is certain the aviator has scarcely noticed her, but she is wrong. Charles sees in Anne a kind-spirited, a fellow adventurer, and her world will be changed forever. So that sounds good. This one, it's another Amish book. It's by Beverly Lewis, and it's called The Confession. Actually, it says it's a Hallmark Channel special movie edition. So if you see it on TV, let me know. This one's from our local vet. It says it's The Tales of Larkin. This is book 2. So the first one's in the stack. This one is by Tammy Hogue. It's called The Secrets to the Grave. That sounds scary. This one, it says If the Creek Don't Rise by Leah Wise. So I guess if it doesn't rise, then that's a good thing. This one is called The Goodbye Bride by Dennis Hunter. And this one is Demi Moore, Inside Out. I think isn't that an actor? I think that's an actor. And then this one is John Grisham. I like this cover. It's really pretty. It's called The Reckoning. Yeah. And this one was the one I was talking about. Our local vet. He writes books too. So yeah, if you've read any of these or are reading them now, let me know. And my last video, I just made bookmarks. So if you like those, let me know too. Alright, thanks for watching. Subscribe and like my videos. Bye!